Hello world, late vlog. It's 12:02. I usually have the vlog progress video. Anyway, I usually upload by now, but I've been busy. Yesterday I was working on levels on my 2D platformer, and certain things weren't working, and I was getting frustrated and concerned, and then I had ideas. I was like, oh, I could do this or this. And then I was like working on adding those. And I was like, well, that's not working. That was the part not really working. And I was like, I just need a little more time. I'm like, well, but it's the 9th or the 10th. Let me look at my watch. It's the 9th of January. And I told myself this year I'm going to release a game a month. So I kind of freaked out, and there's just other things. And I had a really not awesome day yesterday. But thankfully, while at work, I had a moment, and I was reading an article my brother sent me about one-dimensional games. And when I got home that night, I spent about 2.5 hours. What is it, noon now? So maybe I spent 7 hours total today and last night. And I threw together a ridiculously simple but surprisingly kind of fun game. I don't know if it's nothing amazing, but it's fun and it's something. And then that gives me a little bit more leeway to work on little things and get my platformer working for a February release. And then I will work on making a one-dimensional game and two-dimensional game and three-dimensional game, because I already have part of a 3D game working, but I keep switching, but I just barely submitted it. What does it say right there? It says like 1-bit. Oh, that's backwards. Anyway, that was the page. I got it submitted to Apple. I got to learn and remember what a joy it is to go through that process. Plus, there's things they haven't. I don't remember. Anyway, they've added things. So I made a game, is what I'm getting at, and it's super easy. The code is pretty basic. I was able to pull also some of the code that I'd already written from my 2D platformer into this game. So I mean, there's some code reuse there, and code reuse. Oh, the graphics, because my art skills are amazing, really bad. I pulled from Kinney. Yeah, KENNEY.NL. So they have a lot of like public domain, so CC0 art, and I think they have sounds. I don't know. It's a silent game. I was like, oh my god, put sounds in this. Well, also because I play games silently most of the time, and this is supposed to be like a casual game, like maybe you're playing it on the bus or whatever, or you're waiting to be seated if you go out to like restaurants. I don't know. You don't want to have like extra noise, or maybe you just want to be noodling with something with your hand, and then you actually want to listen to like some music. Lately, I've been in a Cranberries mood, and listening to that lately, yeah, I don't know if it brings back memories or just enjoy it. That's been my happy thing lately. Listening to music I heard as a kid. Yeah, I did it. Submitted a game for January, and now I can work on other games. And if anyone's interested to see how to make a really simple game, maybe I can put out a video on it. Maybe I should look through code first. It's nothing amazing. And I used a scene file, which I don't know why, because I never used it. I could have created it programmatically, but I was going to use it originally, because I'm not going to have any physics. Well, not really physics, not like gravity or anything. But then I didn't use it, so anywho, the game says waiting for review. So, and uploaded January 9th, 2024 at 12:01 p.m. So we'll see how long it takes for Apple to review it. Or they could just look at it and say, this is the worst. Anywho. Sorry for the weird vlog update video. Just a weird mood lately. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'll get back to trying to figure out how to design levels, and then I'll try to figure out how to Oh, another reason probably why I was freaking out is February 2nd is when my apps and developer program stuff uh, expires, so I have to pay Apple $100 again. And I don't know, I just freaked out. I was like, why? I'm gonna pay him again, and then I'm gonna be out $100, which is a bit at this point. And I have nothing to show for it. You know, I pay him $100 a year, and I have nothing on the App Store. It's just like volunteering money to Apple, which, you know, I love Apple products, but I don't think they're short on money. So I just, because I was getting frustrated, and I just need to see something. Like I need to put things out or do something. Hell, even if I look for more contract work, right? Sometimes like, oh, you have something in the App Store, and right now it's like you point to something. Oh, I have this one app which is still in the App Store I developed for a client, but you need a router to use it because it talks to the router, and that's the whole purpose behind it. And that's the one app actually I enjoyed working with the most. The individual I worked with, and just the whole process was the most enjoyable process, because programming's like every job. Sometimes you work with people and it's just not enjoyable, but sometimes you get really amazing people to work with, and that was one of them. And then there's other stuff I've made, but it's not on the App Store, because one was, I don't know what they ever did with it. I don't know. That was my job to distribute it on that one. It was just to build shit out for them. And then the other one was for like a government kind of project, which I obviously can't get into details, but nothing exciting. So I have nothing to show on the App Store. And then the one thing I worked on was the transfer funds flow on the USA app. And I did help build out that, but you have a USA account. In fact, I have USA because my wife her dad was military, and so apparently the kids get, anyway, it seemed like a good deal, so we have it, but we have insurance, like car and home insurance. But I don't do banking with them, so I can't even see what I did on that app. But it's like I have nothing to show. So I don't know. I guess that's what I have nothing to show and nothing to, again, I'm just paying Apple for nothing. So if I'm paying them, I might as well be putting out something, even if it's one-dimensional garbage. But I thought it was actually kind of enjoyable. But anywho, that's enough rambling for today. Apologize for the late video. I will hopefully, now that I got this out of my system, I got something, maybe I'll be in a better focused mode, and I'll get some levels designed, and I'll show you that. I haven't made any progress on art, so we'll see what happens. Anywho, thank you and goodbye.